Welcome to the Committed course. We're going to go through these 4 modules that'll help you be more committed and stay committed all throughout your softball career and beyond. First, we're going to explore your experience with being committed, staying committed, feeling motivated, all of the above. Then we're going to talk about how to make this one of your strengths and how to use this as one of your skills. And finally, how to use this on your journey to keep moving up and improving as you go along in sports and in life. Let's start with your experience. Have you ever thought, I'm just not feeling it today? I think we've all been there where sometimes you don't even know the reason, but you're just not into it and you're not motivated. So we're going to talk about the cause when this happens, some of the effects that might happen when you're not feeling it, and what to do about it. Let's start with the cause. There can be multiple causes. Sometimes you're tired. Maybe you stayed up late for an exam or you had to get up early for weights. Maybe you're distracted by something that happened outside of softball or even something that's happening within the sport. Sometimes you're hungry. I don't know about you, but I've been there, and I think we all know the term hangry at this point. So that can happen as well, running from one thing to the other. Maybe you're upset about something that happened outside of softball or between you and a teammate. Or, ladies, we unfortunately have to deal with this. Hormones sometimes get in the way. There are those darn chemicals in our brain that just make us feel off sometimes, and it really does affect how we act. Can't do anything about it usually, but it's important to know the cause. It's also important to know the effects. So when these days are happening, what's going on with you? For some people, they're less consistent, where they're usually really good at throwing and can hit this certain pitch pretty well. They're less consistent all of a sudden because they're less motivated and they're less committed. Or they're slower. Maybe feel like you're going from drill to drill more slowly, or just not feeling like you have that hop in your step at the games. Maybe you have a lack of focus. You find your mind drifting and you find yourself thinking back like, ooh, how did I just miss that last play? Happens. Sometimes it causes you to give less effort. It may not be intentional, but a lot of times when you're not motivated, you're just not giving 100%. And then a lot of times you're more low energy than you usually are. Maybe you're usually at a level 8 energy for games, but today you're at a 5. All of these can be side effects of having lower motivation and commitment. So what do you do about it? The main thing you can do is take ownership of it. Yes, there will be some days where you have no idea why you're not feeling it, or you don't know what's got in your way, or you think, I should be able to get around this. But that doesn't matter as much as, hey, I need to take action, at least get a little bit more motivated. If you're at 20% today because maybe you're running on 3 hours of sleep, battling a cold, and have a test in 2 hours, you're probably not going to get to that 100% effort and motivation, but you can at least figure out some ways to have a little bit more to get a little more out of that day. But before we get to that, let's scroll down and really talk about your experience personally with commitment. So scroll down below and fill out that worksheet.